Ask and you all shall receive. You all asked me questions and I'm here to answer them. Alright, this is going in no particular order because why not? Alright, our first question comes from Lillian. Lillian asks, what's your favorite turtle species? That's very tough because I like a lot of turtle species, so it's very likely snapping turtle. I actually have seen a few snapping turtles in my life. There's a river not too far away from my house, and there's a big snapping turtle, and we call it Big Mama. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Also very tough. I like both Mikey and Donnie. Well, except in the 2012 version. Was not a fan of Donnie in that. Because the whole Donnie and April thing they tried to force on us. Not a fan of that. But everything else is between Mikey and Donnie. For Bernie, what's your favorite thing to burn? My favorite thing to burn? Like the kitchen sink? Or the shower? Or maybe the garden shed. I did burn that down a couple times. Please don't tell Amy that I did that. Who do you really want to burn alive? Frank, the fire marshal, because he never lets me burn down anything. Thank you for the asks, Lillian. I am going to see if I can get a burning into Arson's Anonymous now. Alright, next question. Our next question comes from Yuki-chan. Dubs 9000. Well, we all know who she is because she is kind of the reason why we have this whole Rise community, so thank you, Yuki. Yuki asks, what's your favorite color? Very hard because I like a lot of blues and greens and purples and some reds. Favorite food? Chicken Alfredo. And favorite drink? The pistachio latte from Starbucks. Of course, they only have it once a year and that makes me kind of sad. Or twice a year. Yeah. They need to bring it back more. I need it to be like a year-round thing. So thank you for the ask, Yuki. Next question comes from Star Slay. Star asks, are Bernie and Suki besties? I don't know, honestly. They're both threatening each other so much, it's hard to tell. I mean, just a few minutes ago, Bernie threatened to, burn Suki to the ground, along with Frank the Fire Marshal. We really need to get her to see someone about her hatred for Frank the Fire Marshal. Thank you for the ask. Star, not the axe. I don't have an axe. You don't want to get me an axe. I'm kidding. I do not need an axe, and Barney doesn't need an axe either. Last questions come from Primetime. Primetime asks, what's your favorite song? Very tough, Primetime, because I have a few different favorite songs. I'll tell you like 3 or 4 of them. So let's get into that real quick. Alright, one of my favorite songs is Look to the Stars by Skyrocket, the 2009 version from the Evening Breeze album. Another one of my favorite songs is Car Trouble by Owl City, because it's a fun one. Very fun. Love it very much. Another one of my favorite songs is Shooting Star by Hyper Potions and Skyrocket. Also a very fun song, very high energy. Another one of my favorite songs is Endless Possibility, the version that Nate Wants to Battle did, because it's a fun one. And you know what? I'll give you a bonus song. And another favorite song is Another Week by I Fight Dragons. Again, I like a lot of blues and greens and purples and some reds. My favorite food is chicken Alfredo. My favorite turtle, like species or Ninja Turtle, because species, again, probably Snapping Turtle. Ninja Turtle, again, either Mikey or Donnie, so we're in between the two. My favorite DC character, Oh, prime time. This is a fun question for me, and hopefully this does not turn into a impulse info dumps, owl info dumps about her favorite DC character. Alright, so let's get into that. My favorite DC character is Bart Allen, aka Impulse. He is my absolute favorite, and I love him very much. And I should probably stop talking now before I turn this into Owl Info Dumps about Impulse video. Prime time if you do want more info on Impulse and things of that nature. Let me know. We'll have a call on the server or something, or I'll make another video where I talk about Impulse and stuff. Would you or your OCs survive in the Hunger Games? I very likely would. Emerald, I think she would. As long as she didn't get, I don't know, distracted or shot in the leg, she'd be okay. Bernie, she would just set everyone, everything on fire. Boom, Bernie wins the Hunger Games. Or Bernie, who's your bestie? Oh, my bestie is this guy. He's a scorpion, and his name is Greg Jones. I met him before I was mutated, but his actual name is Andrew. He's on the run and hiding because before we met, he worked remotely as an accountant in Arizona, and now they're after him because he committed embezzlement. But he did fund our trip to New York, so I could get myself mutated. Who's your enemy? Frank, the fire marshal. I don't like him. As I said, he never lets me burn anything down. Okay, Bernie. Anyways, thank you all for the questions. They mean a lot. And I am going to make sure that Bernie does not burn anyone or anything down. So thank you all for your questions, and I'll see you all in the next community post or video or short. Bye!